Ladies and gentlemen, the time for polite conversation is over, and the time for truth-telling has arrived. You can cheer, you can boo, you can gasp in shock, but understand this: Drew McIntyre stands before the world not as a man seeking permission, but as a man declaring fact. Fact number 1. I beat Brock Lesnar. Fact number 2. I will never let you forget it. Fact number 3. No matter how loud the beast roars upon his return, he cannot erase history. The headlines. Oh, they're screaming Brock's name right now. The lights, the cameras, the commentators, they all want to talk about the beast incarnate. They want to talk about his shocking SummerSlam return. They want to tell the story of a legend walking back into the kingdom. Triple H himself, our chief content officer, stood before the world and said it was incredible to have Brock back. And I respect that. The man has been to war with Brock Lesnar. The man understands what that kind of presence does for WWE. Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion, says Brock fits perfectly with where the company is heading. And I respect that too. Cody's a champion who's seen the battlefield from every angle, and he knows that a name like Brock Lesnar brings storms with him. But me, I'm not here to offer soft words. I'm not here to wrap my opinion in velvet. I'm here to stand with a sword in my hand and tell the truth, face to face. Brock Lesnar didn't surprise me. Not for 1 second. You see, Brock Lesnar is chaos. He's fire. He's a hurricane wearing MMA gloves. And chaos always finds its way back to the fight. When Brock's music hit at SummerSlam, I didn't raise an eyebrow. I didn't drop my jaw. I didn't grab the back of my neck in shock like the rest of you. No, I thought, of course. The beast returns. The beast always returns. But here's the thing about beasts: they remember the hunters who've wounded them. And I am that hunter. I remember that night. I remember the weight of the moment. I remember staring across the ring at Brock Lesnar, knowing that the world thought I was walking into a slaughterhouse. I remember every second of that fight, every collision that rattled my bones, every strike that echoed through the arena. I remember hitting the claymore, feeling the world explode around me, and watching the beast fall. I remember having my hand raised. I remember the silence in Brock's eyes as the reality set in. And I will never, ever forget that feeling. So when people talk about Brock's return like it's some unbeatable force, I just smile. Because I've been there. I've done that. I've survived it, I've conquered it, and I'm still standing here today. Do I welcome Brock back? I do. Because this is WWE. This is where the best in the world fight. And you can't claim to be the best unless you've faced the biggest, baddest monsters in the game. But don't mistake my welcome for fear. Don't mistake my respect for surrender. I know exactly who Brock Lesnar is. I know what he's capable of. I know that when he walks into an arena, the entire roster feels the temperature drop. But I also know this: Brock Lesnar knows who I am. He knows what I've done. And he knows that when the Scottish warrior sets his sights on a target, that target falls. Brock's return. It's a storm. It's thunder. It's lightning. And I'm the mountain standing in its path. You can bring the beast, you can bring the F5, you can bring the Suplex City Tour bus, but the outcome will be the same as before. I will stand tall. I will raise my sword. And I will remind you all once again that Drew McIntyre is the man who beat Brock Lesnar. You can paint him as the hero, the villain, the returning legend, the final boss, it doesn't matter. Because history is written in victories, and my name is already etched into that page. Triple H can call it incredible. Cody can call it perfect. I call it an opportunity. An opportunity to prove, yet again, that I am more than just another man in the ring with Brock Lesnar. I am the man who toppled the beast. The world can celebrate Brock's return. They can chant his name. They can relive his greatest hits. But every time they do, they'll remember one fact. Brock Lesnar came back to a WWE where Drew McIntyre already conquered him. And if fate decides we meet again, if destiny decides to throw us into the same ring once more, then Brock Lesnar will learn that history has a way of repeating itself. Because I am not afraid of the beast. I am the man who slays it. And I will not let the world forget.